Good morning, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This bitch Yaakov coming straight from that spiking star, aka the messenger, aka the Virgo goddess, aka the daughters of Zion, aka that topaz gem, sapphire. Hey, listen, I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Ms. Yaakov is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see. But top of the AM, the goddess is feeling good, lovely, and so blessed, okay? Each and every morning I lift my window up. I look up to the celestial realms, to Jerusalem, the real Jerusalem, and I say my prayers and I give my thanks, glory, and worship to the sovereign Lord of hosts, for he is merciful and worthy to be praised. He's driving many of y'all off the land. He's giving me the land. Me the inheritance, aka reparations. Wherever I'm at, that's where my land is and my reparations shall be, okay? If you woke up this morning, you need to give praise, glory, and worship to the sovereign Lord of hosts, because each and every day that you wake up, it's a fresh new day and clean page for you to get some salvation for yourself, so you can be redeemed from his judgment and everlasting condemnation. And always remember, each and every day that you wake up is God's grace, mercy, and sovereignty on you. It should never ever to be taken for granted, okay? Because it can and it will run out soon, okay? But top of the AM, the name of this is called Psalms 1:1, okay? Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, okay? This is one of my favorite scriptures in the book of Psalms. There's many. The whole book of Psalms is my favorite, but this one right here, Psalms 1:1, is definitely on my top. Okay, because this right here is the reason why I don't be bothered with people. I really don't, because people do things are into things that is simply just not my lifestyle or my cup of tea. I don't take pleasure in misbehaving, or behaving in a unclean manner. You know what I'm saying? I don't take pride in that. I don't see any type of anything coming out of that. So I don't be around people, you know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer of, I can do bad by myself. It's like, what I'm hanging with you for? Like, for what? What am I hanging with you for? Okay, I don't need you to lead me to the pit. Okay, I could take myself to the pit. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that. So, and then I don't like dealing with other people's demons, okay? Because people have a lot of demons with them. I don't like dealing with nobody else's demons. I got my own stuff going on. I don't need to deal with nobody else. Okay? So I'm a firm believer of that. So no, I would never sit in the company of mockers, nor sinners, nor nobody else. Okay? Because if I want to sin or misbehave, and make no mistake, being a sinner is any transgression that is against divine order. Okay, that is what you call a sin, going against divine order. Okay, if I want to go against divine order, I don't need to hang with nobody. I can do that myself. What I need to hang with you for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't hang with people. I don't, okay? Because I don't take no pleasure in going against divine order, okay? I don't take no pleasure in just misbehaving and doing the things that the world calls having fun. Okay, I don't take no pleasure in that. I don't sit in the company of mockers nor other sinners. Okay, it's also a passage in the Christian doctrine, the fake New Testament, where they said that their Jesus hung out with sinners, okay? And they even misinterpret that, okay? Him allegedly hanging out with sinners, he wasn't participating in the sin, okay? This is where they get it twisted at, okay? But they use that as a means for them to remain in comfortability with filth and sin and continue on sinning, and they use that narrative that their Jesus, quote unquote, hung out with sinners, okay? But no, that's not the case in Psalms 1:1, okay? And Psalms 1:1 is not a Christian doctrine. So, okay, in the Christian doctrine, it is glorified as okay to hang out with sinners, okay, to get the sinner comfortable to in their sin, to continue sinning, okay. But in the book of Psalms 1:1, it warns, it says, blessed is the one who does not walk in step in the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, okay. That's what it says in Psalms 1:1. So Psalms 1:1, I believe Psalms 1:1 versus the Christian doctrine, okay, making it seem like the Jesus hung out with sinners and all that. I don't buy that narrative, not one bit. But if they want to continue, if they want to run with that narrative, hey man, the choice is yours. You can do that all you want. Me personally, let God's words be true, and every man is a liar, okay, especially Paul, okay. That's what it is with that, okay. I always had a mind of my own, and I always think for myself. I never ever followed behind nobody, and I was never influenced. Okay, I was never influenced by nobody. I never got influenced. Okay, that's what it is with that. But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. Hey, listen, man. Think for yourself and have a mind for yourself. If you knew these people are doing things that is against what you believe in, don't rock with them like that. Flee away from evil. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, okay? You go the other way. You see them go this way, go the other way. And it doesn't matter how much money the devil offer you. Real quick, I remember one time females had asked me, I sat down in a bar, okay, and I was having a glass of wine, and they walked up to me and they offered me to come in the bathroom with them to get high, and I said, no, I don't get high. That's not my lifestyle. I don't live that lifestyle, okay? And that was the end of that. And they looked at me all weird and strange, which I really don't care, okay? It's just simply not my lifestyle. It's not something that I do. It's not something that, it's just not me, okay? So with that being said, don't hang out with people who go against your morals and your integrity, okay? If they go against your morals and your integrity and they don't fit your bill, just don't hang out with them, okay? Because eventually you become part of them. When you hang out with people that do these things, you become part of them. You are now part of them, and you are going to participate in their evil and their wicked. And the whole goal is to turn the other way. Blessed is he who do not walk in the counsel of the wicked, okay? Anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. It's that Spiker Star, the brightest star of the constellation. Hey, listen, man. It's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. Isaiah 65:17. The sovereign Lord is going to bring down his kingdom upon a new earth, okay? And I should dwell there forevermore. I surely hope that you are repenting for your filth, so you can be part of this glorious event. It's a countdown, okay? I'm counting down. Okay, I'm about to come out of exile. Genesis 15:13. He's going to judge the nations who oppress me, and I should come out with great possessions. I'm about to come out with great possessions, okay? It's going to be a glorious event. Also, Leviathan will be served at the round table. He cut the heads of Leviathan and served it as food, okay? So it's going to be a feast. I surely hope that you are working out some salvation for yourself, so you can be redeemed and be part of this glorious event. And hopefully, if all goes well, I see you at the event, okay? I see you at the feast where Leviathan will be served. Anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. It's that Spiker Star, brightest star of the constellation. Resurrection is going to be up next. I'm out, man. I'm out.